Namaste. Gems from Savitri. So today is Guru Purnima and everybody speaks of Guru. But Sri Aurobindo has put in front of us not just Guru, not even Guru of Gurus, not even Yogeshwar, but the Mother. Everything is encompassed within this one single word, Ma. And several places in Savitri we see the great revelation, grand revelation of Ma. So here we'll read a passage from Book 2, the Book of the Traveler of the Worlds, Canto 11, the Kingdoms of the and Godheads of the Greater Mind. So here at the end of the canto, now what is the greater mind? So we see little mind. Little mind is a mind which who speak is reason, rational, intellectual human beings. Okay, in spiritual circles, if somebody calls you intellectual, don't take it as a compliment. In all likelihood, he is telling you that you are a fool, but in a very dignified way. You are a great intellectual. Means basically you are only an intellectual. You don't have the spiritual knowledge, which is different. It transcends the human intellect. Just as human reason transcends the animal vrittis, so the true spiritual consciousness transcends human, rational, intellectual knowledge because that knowledge is cabined within the senses. So beyond reason, there starts another mind, the greater mind. That is the mind of the seer, the sage. Rational mind, thinker, philosophers can touch that. Real thinker mind. Even thinking mind is not so common. I mean, rational mind taken to its ultimate. But beyond is the mind of the seer, the sage, the godlike impulse that seizes human beings, the intuitive knowledge. It can come to anyone, it can come to a scientist, the Bij mantras of the tantrics. So, various forms of yogic knowledge, spiritual knowledge, and their knowers. They know all this, but they don't know one. What is that one? What is revealed to us in one of the Upanishads, that the one knowing which all else can be known. That's the story of Narad. That have you known that? That one, that's how Brahman is described. Vigyati Sarvam. You know all when you know that one. So, that is the highest, that towards which this spiritual knowledge can climb, greater mind. But is there something beyond it? So Sri Aurobindo, even at that level, reveals to us, yes, there is something still beyond it. And of course, this is only one place where he is describing the mother. He will describe as the transcendent mother, the universal mother. But at the level of the greater mind, he reveals, the background is, first he reveals that in the mind of the yogi, because he thinks the divine is this way, so he comes like that. He tailor makes himself to suit the person. So if you say that by this particular Bij mantra I am going to discover the divine, so the first response of the divine is, oh, you want to limit me? Okay, do that mantra in a certain way, in a certain technique, then I will reveal. Because we have limited him through a certain process. I am not saying processes are not there, but the divine is always free and infinite. He can use a process, he can transcend the process, he can keep the process aside. Often we use this now. What mantra did sadhana did Arjuna do that he received the Gita? There were so many people that time, surely in hermitages, who were well versed with scripture. Poor Arjuna didn't know all that. He had vaguely read the Sankhya. Probably he had foreshadowed Gandhiji and he starts, speaking all those words when Shri Krishna tells him, okay, I know you are read a lot. Tell me what's your question. He says, Sishyasteham sadhimam. Tell me what should I do. That's my problem. And he receives the Gita, over which over thousands of years, people, yogins have meditated upon it and done. But what did Arjuna do to receive the Gita? Sri Aurobindo says, because he did not shrink from the battle of life. He was the one who, with Krishna, has fought the battle of the ages. That was his qualification. After we have served the great divided world, God's bliss and oneness are our inborn right. So here we see a little description of her. But thought nor word can seize eternal truth. You can't limit the divine to a body of words or structures or mantras or seed sounds. You can't limit. That's why it is said, even the Gita speaks of Sabda Brahma Ativartate. Go beyond the words or the woven words. So words can be a medium, it can trigger something. But you have to go beyond it. If you stay with that intellectual discussion, then you are limiting him. We are talking of Guru. Guru represents the light of the divine. Where does the light in the divine come from? The whole world lives in a lonely ray of her sun. Whose sun is the supramental sun? Her sun. Look at the description. Sun of knowledge. There are many suns. That's what is the story of बहुत सारे डेमन थे. Who was that fellow? Narkasur. What did he do? He plucked the kundal of Mother Aditi, ran away, thief, went into the subconscious. What is the kundal of Aditi? They are the suns and moons which are lights on the path. So he plucked it and started using it for his own advantage. Narak mein Narkasur. So one of the missions that Satyabhama had was to get them back. And she asked Shri Krishna. Mother Aditi could have done it, but it would be like tremendous power. Whole world lives in a lonely ray of her sun. In our thinking's close and narrow lamp-lit house, the vanity of her shut mortal mind dreams that the chains of thought have made her ours. You may write 10,000 books on the mother. You may give 10,000 talks on the mother and many, many more. All that people have spoken in the world about her. Yet one does not know beyond what she reveals. But only we play with our own brilliant bonds. Tying her down, it is ourselves we tie. Mother says, you don't know, my child, how important is faith. If you believe that the divine separates and unites with you, he will do that. If you believe he is Kali who will destroy all your ego, he will come as Kali. Then don't say ki Ma, you call Kali for others, be careful. First she will come to you. Kali sakshat hoye gelo. Ma, why don't you use, people often say loosely, why don't mother use Kali force? Corona and all that is. So I tell them, are you crazy? Why? First she will come to you because you are the fellow who is calling. Are you ready to receive her? What she will do? She will say, I have come. And before you can respond, Namunda Malini. Okay, now I'll go for the Corona part. Who can contain? Mother says, I don't like to use that force. Because tremendous destruction. Rather call Mother Gracious, Divine, Mother of Mercy, Mother of Love. So change it in a beautiful way. Tying her down, it is ourselves we tie. We don't understand the play, we pass judgments, and therefore we limit ourselves to that. In our hypnosis, by one luminous point, we see not what small figure of her we hold. So a sage or seer comes and says, this is the Divine Mother, oh, very nice. But we don't know that she has also gone to the Asura, the Rakshasa, the Pishachas, they are also her children. Devlok mein Divine Mother, so wonderful, all the gods. But suddenly you discover कि वो तो पिशाचों के साथ भी, she is like a mother to them. These are Sri Aurobindo's words, not mine. So you'll say, Mother, what are you doing there? Yes, I am the inviolate purity. How will you understand people whom she has called near, who has been kept away? People would often judge her by her smile. Whom does the mother give how much time during meeting? And Sri Aurobindo would write letters, you cannot judge anything by that. But even now we say, so and so person works in, This room, that room. None of this means anything. Who knows her? She is everywhere in everything and in her own way. Rather, what we should do, we feel not her inspiring boundlessness, we share not her immortal liberty. So I was sharing last time that when first time I watched this movie, Dosti, matlab qualified statement hai, I have watched the film Dosti more than one time. But the first time also means that first time I saw something which was very fascinating. Cinema hall, and it's a fascinating film. Huh? Nobody has given me any money for advertising it. Purani picture hai. But the moment it started with a flash of the mother's picture. It was so powerful, so beautiful. After that, it was like, हो गया picture देखने, पैसा वसूल हो गया. Now, it's worth the penny because mother, because we never knew that there is something like that. But there was something else I read below which struck me as an anomaly. And what was written below was the mother of Sri Aurobindo Ashram, Pondicherry. You will see many places, the mother of Sri Aurobindo Ashram, Pondicherry. So I said, Mother, they've limited you. What about us? I'm in Bikaner posted as an Air Force officer. Hamari maa nahi ho. Then I realized it is the limitation of the person, not the mother's limitation. Many times you will see it. This qualification. This qualification is done to distinguish in, like, there are so many mothers. So to that extent one can understand. But beyond it, it has no meaning. If you try to illegitimately extend it, then we are doing the same mistake which we read in Sri Aurobindo's letter on Guru. What we need is a plastic spiritual reason. Now that's a requirement that, this mother, that mother. Now we have so many mothers all around. The cult of mother has sprung up. So, which mother? Oh, Ashram, the one in Pondicherry, that mother. But beyond this, it is not that she is limited to Pondicherry or to the ashram. That she has herself made very clear. Thus is it even with the seer and sage. They must be knowing. Thus is it even with the seer and sage, for still the human limits the divine. Yes, they are seer and sages, their mind is effulgent, but they are still humans. Mother will like this, mother will not like this. So mother says, please don't do this. How do you know what I'll like and I'll not like? People used to tell her. Says, already they are committing stupidities. But the worst stupidity is mother likes this, mother does not like this. How do you know? What do we know? What she likes, doesn't like. In fact, she doesn't like or dislike. She acts on the basis of the truth unfolding at that point of time. She's not also stuck to that. That's what Amal Kiran beautifully recounts, no? When he went to mother and said, Mother, this in that edition, we want to little bit, with Savitri. So the mother shouted at him. He says that like a veritable Mahakali and told him, you want to correct what he has written? You have the audacity? So he said, Mother, but we think, how do you know it is not intended? When he said this part of the book has not been touched, how do you know that he didn't intend to leave it like that? Shocked and come back. That's where mother spoke about morons. She used the word morons. Two morons who tried to correct Sri Aurobindo. These are her words. It's all documented. But then Amal Kiran says after much longer, he went with a utter humility. Mother, this is where can we, when we are doing it. Yes, of course. He says, I didn't understand what is the difference. Then he realized it's in his attitude that made the difference. This is the story where while cleaning mother's room, Bansidarji once took a piece. She used to write notes while in the washroom because she's working all day. So many chits were there which she would at that point of time, do whatever has to be done, sanction, not sanction. So some of them were like waste. People thought that they are like waste. So someone picked up some of them and threw into the basket. And the mother said, how could you do this? And the person is, isme kya ho gaya? Raddi ka kagaz tha. It was a waste paper I threw. But what she has touched, what she has done, what is in her, so we don't understand. Then one day, Champak Lalji writes, a perfume bottle fell down. Very expensive perfume. And the whole now bathroom is expensive in the sense people used to give her. and the whole bathroom is filled with fragrance. You can't even hide. So, everybody is now, what will mother say? Mother goes inside, comes back. So, what happened? This, okay, no problem. He goes. So, he says, I couldn't understand that piece of paper was so precious to her, and this perfume bottle, it was like nothing has happened. So, because it's a different consciousness, which we cannot. So, he says, even the seer and the sage, they limit the divine because of the human part. We still tie, oh, mother must have smiled longer because, and they were great yogis because she loves him. Other person, she was serious because, he is a sinner. I know this fellow, not a good guy. That's why mother was serious. People were doing that judgment because that's our humanness. So what should we do? Out of our thoughts, we must leap up to sight. Breathe her divine, illimitable air. Her simple, vast supremacy confess. Sampurn surrender. Sadhima, at your feet. Dare to surrender to her absolute. Whether I don't know. I don't know what is happening in my life. I don't know. Forget about other people's life. Your own life is complicated. Whether I don't know what is happening. Whether it is good or bad. एक बड़ा सुंदर भजन है, which I had heard once. It was sung in Ratlam Ashram. माँ यह ले लो पुण्य तुम्हारा, पाप तुम्हारा, माँ यह ले लो पुण्य तुम्हारा. Mother, take away this burden of sin, and mother, take away this burden of virtue. What I want, I just want you. So, that's what we see in even Bhavani Ashtakam of Shankaracharya. At one point he says that. Because at the end you have to dare to surrender to her absolute. There is nothing else you can do. With the mind you cannot understand her ways of working. Sri Aurobindo says that in The Mother. Do not try to understand the mother. Do not try to judge her by your mind, which only sees at appearances and not at the truth that is inside. Rather, give her the psychic response, which has trust and faith. So when we try to understand her by the mind, we will never be able to fathom. We'll make our own foolish judgments and limit ourselves in that cage. And we'll think that we know. So when we do that, dare to surrender to our absolute, then the unmanifest reflects his form in the still mind as in a living glass. Then the mind becomes quiet because we have surrendered. The timeless ray descends into our hearts. So that is the ray which, the Guru, the light, the timeless ray descends into our hearts. What is the action of this light? What is the difference between ordinary knowledge, even spiritual knowledge? You will see it. The real spiritual knowledge. Mother says spiritual speech should be inspiring and it brings joy. Otherwise, you can say the same thing on a blackboard. Today, we'll take a class on Brahman. Here, there is supermind. It's a serious thing, Below, there is overmind. Below, it is illumined mind. No, sir, you forgot intuitive mind. Oh, बच्चा, intuitive mind. बहुत अच्छा पूरा चार्ट बन गया. आप देख रहे हो, बोल रहे हो, where is Bhagwan in it? So divine says, I am everywhere. How can you be everywhere? You have to be there. Aren't you supposed to be in supermind? How can you be in matter? No, I am even below matter. Sir, what are you saying? Yes, don't you remember I promised to Prahlad I'll go with him even into Patal Lok? Oh, acha, that is what the story meant. Yes. Everywhere I am there. But this is how the mind, that's not, it's spiritual knowledge, but spiritual knowledge never, that true knowledge always brings delight, because the birth of knowledge from that plane, it's the birth of delight. So, and it takes us to delight. If a knowledge doesn't take us to the joy that is inherent in creation, it's not something true. It is churned by the mind and dished out in insipid dishes and told, please accept this insipid dish because he is insipid. But he is not insipid, he is very tasty. The tastiest delight, raso vaisaha. No? So the timeless ray descends into our hearts and we are wrapped into eternity. Look at the word. Wrapped. For truth is wider, greater than her forms. 1,000 icons they have made of her. And find her in the idols they adore. If you believe this way, she will reveal you this way. And find her in the idols they adore. But she remains herself and infinite. So with this, we should meditate upon the Mother. And which is Mother's Day? Guru Purnima is one day. Mother's Day is every day. Mother's Day is every moment. Mother's Day is every life.